It was a crazy Big Ten tournament run for Michigan State this past weekend. Round 1 against Maryland almost saw them surrender a 20-point lead in the second half. In the quarterfinals, we saw Marcus Bingham Jr. have his best game in a Spartan uniform. And in the semifinals, both Tyson Walker and A.J. Hoggard were hobbled by ankle injuries in the first half, eventually leading to a loss at the hands of Purdue. Although they aren't coming home with the trophy, the Spartans should be proud of the way they played in Indianapolis and should be looking forward to the big dance. What's going on, everyone? I'm Alex Mayer, and this is the Michigan State Update, giving you everything you need to know about Spartans basketball. While Tyson Walker ended up not coming back from his injury, A.J. Hoggard toughed it out and stole the show in the second half, weaving his way to the rim, getting his teammates involved, and attacking out of the pick and roll, similar to, dare I say, Cassius Winston back in the 2019 tourney. The sophomore guard led his team with 34 minutes played, 17 points, and 10 assists. It was going to be hard for MSU to win the whole thing, considering they were going to have to win 4 games in 4 days, but making it to semifinal Saturday is nothing to sneeze at. The energy and effort level of this team was noticeably better this past week. Their defense alone is what won them the game against Wisconsin, and their focus on taking care of the basketball against Purdue is what kept them in contention for the entirety of that game. Now, as the big dance looms in the near future, it's all about building on this momentum. Put Marcus Bingham in positions where he can be engaged on both sides of the floor. Allow A.J. Hoggard to take over for stretches of games, and find ways to get Gabe Brown and Malik Hall good looks, and I very well could be talking to you about Michigan State being in the Sweet 16 this time next week. In order to get there, they will first have to get through the regular season champion of the Atlantic 10 Conference, Davidson. Storyline number 1 is the matchup against an old friend in Foster Loyer, who averaged just 3 points per game in his first 3 seasons as a Spartan and has since transferred to the Wildcats and is now averaging a whopping 16.5. Loyer is also shooting 45% from three-point land, which ranks Davidson at 8th in the entire country. So if MSU wants to move on to the round of 32, they are going to have to get ready for a high-scoring affair and shoot the ball well. Here's what Tom Izzo had to say about the 7-10 matchup with his former player.
I think it's nice for TV, It's good for TV. I don't think it's anything we got to go down in their neck of the woods, and he probably knows our offense better than we know his. But at the same time, at least I know we're playing a good program that does it the right way. And as I said, I've been a Foster fan before, during, and I will be after.
Look ahead a little bit in the tournament, and you will see that the Duke Blue Devils will most likely be waiting for them in their next game, and also an opportunity to send out legendary coach Mike Krzyzewski with an L. But first comes Davidson, with tip-off coming at 9:40 p.m. Eastern this Friday over on CBS. That's going to be it for this edition of the Michigan State Update. Be sure to read more about Spartans basketball at woodwardsports.com. I'm Alex Mayer, signing off.